There's no getting away from the fact that it's the most watched league in the world. And the reason why it's the most watched is because it's the best. And the reason that it's the best is because it's like a soap opera. We all love a bit of drama, right? I'm obsessed with all the reality TV, and then also just a regular soap opera. Everyone loves them. That's why they're so popular. Well, this is sport, but also a soap opera. So every single day, let alone week, something happens. You can't miss an episode. You've got to keep up with it. There is so much going on. And of course, in this day and age, it's very easy to keep up with everything that's going on in the Premier League. Plus, every weekend, we will just bring you every single story. We'll have you absolutely covered. It builds a real family bond that I don't think any other sport does. Teenagers don't want to spend time with their parents. But if you've got the Premier League, they don't mind spending 90 minutes together. And honestly, the amount of emotional parents who said to me that now those kids who were 12 when, say, NBC started showing it are now, 24, and they've moved out and they're either at college or they're somewhere else. They still have a connection with their child that maybe wouldn't be as strong, because every Saturday and Sunday they're messaging, they're FaceTiming, because they're watching the Premier League wherever they've moved out to, and the parents are still watching it at home. I always talk about it like America has been this giant asleep for many decades. And the giant has one eye open and the other one, 10 years ago, there was one eye open of the giant. Now the other eye is starting to open. You're all loving the same thing. It gives you, as you say, a sense of community that we don't always get in 2025. Teams to watch will always be Liverpool, they're defending champions. Plus they've strengthened a lot in the summer. So we know we're watching them. We got to watch how Arsenal get on with their new striker, Victor Gyökeres, who has come in. They've spent a lot of money on him. They've been waiting a number of years to get themselves a new striker. So how will they get on is one to watch. I would also watch Manchester United. I spent 10 days with them for the Premier League Summer Series that we had on NBC just a couple of weeks ago, Chicago, Atlanta, and New Jersey. I spent a lot of time watching them train. I spoke to their players and their head coach off the record. It feels like a different club compared to the last 12 years, which has basically been miserable. It feels different. It feels a little bit more fresh, a little bit more honest, and a little bit more focused. So I would keep my eye on Manchester United. They finished 15th last season. I wouldn't be surprised if they finish in the top 6. I really am quite big on Manchester United. But let's talk again halfway through the season, because anything can happen. What the chaps have done at Wrexham has been very positive. Not just to the club, not just to English football in terms of brought attention, but also to the area around Wrexham geographically and the town itself. Football's not a business. I know it kind of is, but it's more than that. It's like religion plus business plus tribalism plus people's entire lives. Ultimately, it's about money. The more money you have, the better players you can buy, and then you're more likely to get promoted. So for me, within the next 3 years, Wrexham will be playing in the Premier League. And I hope, for me and my job, that I'm announcing, Friday night opening of the season, Liverpool against Wrexham in the opening game would be incredible. You've got to learn patience, which I think in love is a good thing too, to have patience in relationships, and to know that good things come to those who wait. It's just remaining patient, remaining loyal and in love with that team no matter what. And when it does come, when those moments do come, it's reveling in that glory. And let me tell you, I have reveled for the last few months.